Opening scene. Dramatic music builds up with a faint sound of ocean waves. Stop scrolling. Imagine a world where the sea is an infinite mystery, where no map can guide you, and where the horizon leads to either uncharted treasures or certain doom. What if I told you that one simple invention made the age of exploration possible? Yes, it was a tool so modest, yet it steered humanity into the future. Welcome to today's episode of Chronicles of Human History, where we dive deep into the enchanting story of the compass that rewrote history. Cut to visuals of ancient ships and parchment maps, transitioning to a close-up of an ancient compass. Before our GPS devices and satellites, early explorers stood on wooden decks at the mercy of the stars, the winds, and their instincts. Fast forward to the year 206 BC, far away from turbulent seas and lost navigators lies China, the birthplace of the original compass. Surprisingly, it wasn't invented for navigation. The ancient Chinese referred to this device as Sinan, translating to south-pointing needle. Its original purpose? Fortune-telling and geomancy, a practice of divining the Earth's energies. Now, let that sink in. The tool that would one day lead sailors across treacherous oceans began as a mystical artifact. Switch to an animated scene of a Chinese scholar in his study, adjusting a lodestone to find south. How did it work? Lodestone, a naturally magnetized mineral, held the answers. It could align itself with the Earth's magnetic field. Imagine the astonishment of philosophers and scholars when they discovered that by suspending a lodestone, it would always point toward magnetic south. To them, it seemed more like magic than science. And yet, out of this curiosity came an instrument that would reshape civilizations. Transition visuals to 11th century Arab merchants trading exotic goods on spice routes. Fast forward once again. By the time the 11th century rolled around, this magical contraption found its way out of China, carried through trade routes by Arab merchants. Picture silks, ceramics, spices, and a humble needle-like device that mystifies everyone who witnesses it. Ironically, it was Muslim scientists like al-Idrisi who first improved the compass for navigation. They understood its potential to transform their trade routes and ambition. The compass was no longer bound to telling fortunes. It had unlocked the maps to the seas. Next scene. Map of Europe, with individual regions grayed out, lit up one after another as exploration progressed. Enter Europe during the High Middle Ages. Seafaring nations faced enormous challenges, unsteady weather, coastal dangers, and an insatiable hunger for wealth and glory. The Mediterranean became the testing ground. Early Italian seamen in Genoa and Venice took the compass design, pairing it with marine charts. And suddenly, Europe found its golden ticket. Scene fades to ancient harbors with bustling activity, carts filled with spices, colonists boarding ships. And then came the age of exploration. This was the era of Columbus, Magellan, Vasco da Gama, adventurers racing toward the unknown. Their secret weapon? The compass. They didn't understand magnetic declination, yet somehow they crossed uncharted territories. Without the possibility of precisely predicting magnetic variations, the simple compass enabled explorers to survive storm-laden voyages, cross boundless oceans, and map every corner of our planet. Unimaginable riches awaited. Not just gold and silver, but a bonanza of spices, crops, and knowledge were exchanged between continents. Text overlay, the compass and colonialism. But let's not pretend it was all smooth sailing. The compass that brought continents together also fueled conflict and greed. European powers used exploration as a pretext for colonies. Entire civilizations, such as the Aztecs and Incas, were demolished. The compass became a symbol of dominance, as much as it was of discovery. Short montage of battles and trade exchanges in colonial settings. Still, the compass didn't just have dark notes in its legacy. Think democratically for a moment. Overseas commerce grew because it relied on collaboration between navigators and local guides. Maritime empires formed alliances based not only on conquest, but mutual learning. This oceanic cooperation gave way to shared sciences and inventions. Switch to a time-lapse of modern ships navigating oceans under satellite surveillance. Now look at today. Your GPS exists because magnetic mapping was already evolving centuries ago. The compass wasn't just a tool, it was humanity's North Star. It proved that courage, innovation, and curiosity could reshape landscapes, both figuratively and literally. Did you know it even inspired the name for the 4 cardinal virtues in philosophy? Prudence, courage, temperance, and justice? It's true. Ancient scholars likened the moral compass to this remarkable navigation tool. Final scene. Return to narrator. The next time you glance at a simple compass, remember this. It holds the whispers of countless journeys, the echoes of adventures past. What started as a spiritual guide became the lantern for explorers, fueled endless progress, and, most of all, changed who we are as a species. For this tool didn't just tell us where, it answered the question we've asked since time immemorial. What lies beyond the edge of the known world? Pause with dramatic music. Fade to black. This has been another tale from Chronicles of Human History. Don't just watch history, live it. Until next time.